Hi there. Today's episode is a little different. We're not just telling a story, we're talking about something that really happened. A cloudburst in Dharali, a quiet village in Uttarakhand, brought sudden floods and a rush of heavy sludge that damaged homes and swept away roads. It's heartbreaking, and while our hearts are with the people who are affected, we also believe it's important to help children understand these things. So in this episode, you'll hear a simple, thoughtful conversation between a child and a mother, asking questions like, what is a cloudburst? How do flash floods happen? What does sludge mean? And, how can we stay safe, alert, and calm when we hear such news? This isn't about taking attention, it's about giving it. Giving attention to language, to awareness, to empathy, so that next time, we understand what we hear, and we know how to talk about it. This is BodhiKidz, where we speak gently, learn deeply, and grow together. Let's begin.
Ma, I saw on the news that in Uttarakhand, a cloudburst washed away a whole village called Dharali. What exactly is a cloudburst? How does it happen?
It's a serious event, Maya. A cloudburst is a sudden, intense rainfall, sometimes more than 200 millimeters in 1 hour, over a small area. These happen in the mountains when the wind pushes lots of moist air upward quickly. The rainfall becomes too heavy for the ground to absorb, causing flash floods.
And then the village got flooded? How bad was it?
Very bad. On August 5, 2025, a powerful cloudburst over the upper catchment of the Ganga River caused flash floods. The river overflowed, bringing a rushing wall of mud, stones, trees, and water, like a river of sludge, into Dharali. In some areas, mud was up to 15 meters, about 50 feet, deep, burying homes and roads.
That's frightening. Did many people die?
Sadly, yes. So far, at least 4 people have died, and around 100 others are still missing, some might be buried under the debris. Rescue teams have evacuated more than 130 people, and about 150 Army personnel along with NDRF, SDRF, ITBP, and others are on the ground searching continuously.
What is sludge, Ma? Why did it come to their doorsteps?
When heavy rain hits rocky mountain slopes, it loosens soil, stones, and tree branches. The floodwater mixes with all that, creating thick sludge or mud flow. In mountain villages like Dharali, this fast-moving mud can rush down streets and bury houses within minutes.
How can people stay safe if a flood like this happens?
First, always pay attention to weather alerts, especially when IMD issues a red alert for heavy rain. Stay indoors and avoid rivers or valleys. If you're in a low area, move to higher ground immediately. Have an emergency kit, go bag, ready, practice evacuation drills, and know the safest route to safety or a shelter. Officials also advise never staying near swollen rivers or hidden water flows.
Ma, I feel so sad for the people who lost their homes, and for those who are still missing.
Yes, honey. It's heartbreaking. So many families are still waiting to hear about their loved ones. Let's pray they are found soon, safe and alive.
I really hope no such thing happens again. I'll pray to God that our environment stays safe, and people don't have to go through such pain.
That's a kind thought, my love. The best thing we can do now is to stay aware, support each other, and take care of nature, so our future is safer for everyone.
I'll always remember that, Ma.
Dear listeners, you just heard a heartfelt conversation between a curious child and a caring mother. And now, let's take a moment to understand some of the special phrases and tricky words they used, words that help us express big events with more power, feeling, and clarity. Let's walk through them together. Cloudburst. A cloudburst washed away a whole village. A cloudburst is not just rain. It's a sudden, heavy downpour. Imagine a big water balloon in the sky bursting all at once. This can bring more than 200 millimeters of rain in just 1 hour. When this happens over a small mountain village, the rain has nowhere to go, so it creates dangerous flash floods. 2. Washed away. A cloudburst washed away a whole village. Washed away means something was carried off or destroyed by strong flowing water. Picture how water pulls sand from under your feet at the beach. Now imagine that same force pulling away homes, trees, and roads. That's how powerful floodwaters can be. 3. Flash flood. Causing flash floods. A flash flood is a sudden and very fast flood. It doesn't give much warning. When heavy rain falls too quickly, the ground can't soak it in, so the water runs wild, sweeping away everything in its path. 4. Overflowed. The river overflowed. When something overflows, it spills over because it's too full. Think of a glass of water. If you keep pouring, it spills. When a river overflows, it spills water onto land, into villages, and even into homes. 5. Rushing wall of mud. Bringing a rushing wall of mud. This is a powerful way to describe how the mud and water come during a flood. It moves fast and strong, like a wall of brown sludge crashing through. It's not slow, it comes suddenly, and it's hard to stop. 6. Sludge. Like a river of sludge. Sludge is a thick, sticky mix, like wet mud, but heavier. It forms when floodwater mixes with soil, stones, and broken tree parts. This thick mixture flows like a slow, heavy liquid and can bury everything it touches. 7. Burying homes and roads. Burying homes and roads. To bury something means to completely cover it, like putting a seed under soil. In floods, homes and roads get buried under layers of mud and debris, making them disappear from view. 8. Debris. Buried under the debris. Debris means broken pieces left after destruction, like tree branches, stones, metal, or even parts of homes. After floods or storms, debris is scattered everywhere. 9. Evacuated. Rescue teams have evacuated more than 130 people. Evacuated means helping people leave a dangerous place quickly. Rescue teams evacuate families from flooded villages to bring them to safer places, away from danger. 10. On the ground. Rescue teams are on the ground. When we say people are on the ground, we mean they are physically present at the scene, working directly in the affected area. These teams are not watching from afar, they're right there, in the middle of the emergency. 11. Rush down. Rush down streets. To rush down means to move very fast, like water racing downhill. In mountain floods, muddy water rushes down the slopes and streets, sweeping away whatever lies in its path. 12. Swollen rivers. Never staying near swollen rivers. A swollen river means a river that has grown too big, usually after heavy rain. It might look calm, but it's full and dangerous. It can overflow or break its banks at any time. 13. Red alert. When IMD issues a red alert. A red alert is a serious warning. It means extreme danger is expected. IMD, or the Indian Meteorological Department, uses red alerts when they expect very heavy rainfall, landslides, or floods. When you hear red alert, you know it's time to be extra careful. Words have power. They help us understand the world, feel its pain, and act with kindness. Now that you know what these terms mean, you not only understand the story better, you also carry with you the knowledge to stay safe and help others. Why not listen to it again? This time, you'll understand it more clearly. You'll notice how the words bring out the emotions, how the idioms add depth, and how every sentence paints a picture. So go ahead, listen to it one more time. Let the conversation sink in, now with full understanding. Happy listening from BodhiKidz podcast.
Ma, I saw on the news that in Uttarakhand, a cloudburst washed away a whole village called Dharali. What exactly is a cloudburst? How does it happen?
It's a serious event, Maya. A cloudburst is a sudden, intense rainfall, sometimes more than 200 millimeters in 1 hour, over a small area. These happen in the mountains when the wind pushes lots of moist air upward quickly. The rainfall becomes too heavy for the ground to absorb, causing flash floods.
And then the village got flooded? How bad was it?
Very bad. On August 5, 2025, a powerful cloudburst over the upper catchment of the Ganga River caused flash floods. The river overflowed, bringing a rushing wall of mud, stones, trees, and water, like a river of sludge, into Dharali. In some areas, mud was up to 15 meters, about 50 feet, deep, burying homes and roads.
That's frightening. Did many people die?
Sadly, yes. So far, at least 4 people have died, and around 100 others are still missing. Some might be buried under the debris. Rescue teams have evacuated more than 130 people, and about 150 Army personnel along with NDRF, SDRF, ITBP, and others are on the ground searching continuously.
What is sludge, Ma? Why did it come to their doorsteps?
When heavy rain hits rocky mountain slopes, it loosens soil, stones, and tree branches. The floodwater mixes with all that, creating thick sludge or mud flow. In mountain villages like Dharali, this fast-moving mud can rush down streets and bury houses within minutes.
How can people stay safe if a flood like this happens?
First, always pay attention to weather alerts, especially when IMD issues a red alert for heavy rain. Stay indoors and avoid rivers or valleys. If you're in a low area, move to higher ground immediately. Have an emergency kit, go bag, ready, practice evacuation drills, and know the safest route to safety or a shelter. Officials also advise never staying near swollen rivers or hidden water flows.
Ma, I feel so sad for the people who lost their homes, and for those who are still missing.
Yes, honey. It's heartbreaking. So many families are still waiting to hear about their loved ones. Let's pray they are found soon, safe and alive.
I really hope no such thing happens again. I'll pray to God that our environment stays safe, and people don't have to go through such pain.
That's a kind thought, my love. The best thing we can do now is to stay aware, support each other, and take care of nature, so our future is safer for everyone.
I'll always remember that, Ma.